All right. So last week, you guys, uh, after spending a couple of days in Whetstone, you were hired by the lawmaster to go figure out what happened to a scouting party that he had sent to the mine that had not returned yet. He had sent several scouts out to warn the other mines what had happened at the mine you guys were captured at, and he'd also sent one back to the Dunha mine to determine if there were any other survivors and to try to figure out why that particular mine was raided. You guys, it took you about 2 days or a day and a half to get there. You had some trouble with a saber-toothed tiger along the way, which you promptly dealt with it and its mate. And you guys arrived at the mine. There were bodies of the goblin raiders and miners, and a few of the scouts were there as well. And as you guys entered the mine, determining that something had attacked the miners and the goblins from within the mine as well, entered the mine to find several undead corpses walking around, which you have promptly dealt with. You were making your way south through the mine. You're in kind of a central chamber that has a pretty deep pit. I think one of you, I think it was Corwin, Sparta kicked it with his glaive and one of them into the pit. And you guys are taking a short rest. Some conversation was had over on our Discord channel amongst yourselves, and leave it to you guys to see what you do next.
So there was no complications from our chat.
No.
Cool. All right. I mean, it was too loud, except maybe like some chuckling here and there. I mean, last that a few of us left off with it was we were trying to head deeper into the mine.
Agreed.
Agreed.
So there is a pathway to the north next to me, by the way, apparently. I think someone was behind me. I think I see like a little bit of a stair or a door or something like that. Am I standing next to a door, Rob?
It's more like the beams that are placed sporadically throughout the mine.
Yeah, I've got light cast on myself, so I am a walking torch for you.
There's an opening here, potentially. Well, I guess, do any of us actually remember the layout of the mine?
I remember the northwest is where we came in, but I don't... Oh, you're saying actually like from the last time we were here?
Yeah, so some of us have been actually working in the mine for a long time, so would they potentially know...
Yes, so
directions?
You guys were remembering that there were some newer tunnels that they were working on to the south, and that's where you guys were heading. That was actually why Bajork was there, because there was a tunnel collapse that had killed a few of the miners, and he was there helping deal with that during the first encounter with the goblins. But you guys were heading south. Your intent last week was to head south.
Okay. Yeah.
You had cleared out some of the passes to the east, but it was just kind of a circular passageway, and you guys didn't find anything of interest.
All right. Well, let's continue south, I suppose.
Sounds good.
We'll take a corner.
South it is.
So just as a reminder,
I can't do anything. Never mind.
That were by Lawmaster John was, determine what happened to the scouting party. If I remember correctly, I think we found every member of that party except for possibly one. Is that right, Rob?
That's correct.
Okay, and then why of course the goblins raided the mine. It's a mine.
If
sweet mine loot.
Yeah.
I light a torch.
Yeah, I want to move south, but I need somebody that has light.
Do you have a torch?
I have light on me.
I do have a torch.
Yes.
I will light a torch.
So Raid, light a torch.
Don't think I have a shield yet, so I think I have a free hand.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm
You have
dark.
light.
Yeah,
Okay.
you blacked me out as well, Rob.
Do I?
I said you just knocked me out as well.
Did you,
My dark vision just
okay, cool.
disappeared.
Awesome. Oh. Hey, Rob, in this little room to the north of me, where I'm standing right now, do I see anything, like, notable? I know this is where that one zombie came from. Okay, cool.
Nope. Nothing of interest.
There's another pathway here. Man, there's a lot of different. I'm not trying to split the party necessarily, but I do want to walk in a circle and see if I can tell if these halls go deep, or if it's just like another empty, like, small room.
Well, we'll just hang out down here. Holler if you need anything.
You have it.
Yeah, I have a torch on me now.
I'll come with you. That way, I mean, I don't know, but at least we've got two.
Going too deep.
Yeah. Two of the squishy.
Well, he needs
So-
his swords.
So you don't really see anything of note in there, Raid, but as you're right there, you would hear some shuffling
Mm-mm.
coming from deeper.
Crap, I can't. Well, turning my head towards the other side of the party, assuming I don't need to talk too loud for it to echo towards the rest of the group, I say, hey, I think there's some more undead over here, trying to get Bjark's attention.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Well, if he hears you, you know he's going to react.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm hoping for.
make just make a perception check, Bjark. Unless you're yelling.
I mean, I want to yell it in the opposite direction. Well,
So
I'm assuming his mind is really quiet, so if I say it at a pretty decent tone in the opposite direction of the hall, it's going to echo that way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to like shout it. It's more as like if I'm just speaking to a quiet room at a pretty normal voice, I'm assuming he's going to hear it.
Can I roll a perception check to see
19.
if I hear it as well, Rob?
Yeah, Bjark heard it.
Okay.
Oh, we got things to smash. Let's go.
Okay.
And he's going to take off at a run.
And yeah.
Kellick's gonna take that moment to point at Raid and then cast message and say, "Hey, don't forget I can do this."
When I get up to raid, I'm going to go ahead and use my ability to know where they're at.
Alright, so
I
So
see
you
graves.
know where I'm at.
The
There
exact
is-
location of undead within 60 feet.
there's definitely a undead creature within 60 feet as it comes into view, kind of groaning, kind of shuffling towards the torchlight.
Yep, time to kill it.
So
Do you have light on you?
Initiative.
Go ahead, what?
You have light cast on you, right?
Correct.
Would I be able to snuff out my torch before, or as he's approaching me?
Or you could like drop it or something like that. If you're trying to free your hand up.
Yeah. Not that I really need to, but yeah, sure, why not? Okay.
yeah, if you're just trying to free up your hand, you just drop it. That's a free action. Alright.
Just some housekeeping stuff. Is Greg's been moving with us, right? She's across the map still over here.
I'm definitely not having Roll20 difficulties. That's definitely not what it is.
No, none whatsoever.
She is with the group.
I'm with the group, yes.
Very good, very good.
I mean,
And
making a 10 with Canyon.
Chris, you still have control over her token if she needs you to move.
Cool. She's with the group.
I'm with the group. I definitely haven't furtively been trying to fix it while you guys have been talking.
I have
Nope.
the best initiative rolls.
Are we?
What just happened?
We are.
Are you guys
I just
able to
assumed that we were
see
gonna-
Yes, I had said it. Were you guys able to see your turn order?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when everybody has updated it.
I'm updated.
I can never tell if D&D Beyond is working or not. It's like I click it 3 times.
You also have to have your token selected when you hit the button.
That makes sense. Thank you.
Yep.
I'll get an 8. I didn't realize I needed to click my token as much as I thought I at least had to click my turn order thing on the left side of my screen.
Has everybody
Learning.
updated?
I got a 20. I don't see the turn order.
You got a 20? Gotcha.
Mhm.
Is that your total or is that your
Total?
with your mod? Gotcha. Raid as well as Greg are both updated.
All right. Greg, you are up first.
I want to kill the undead so much that I'm going to wait and let you guys do it.
I'm coming. Can you not see it all, Morgan?
I can see the map.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Oh, here, maybe this will help. Can you see all the tokens now, Morgan?
Nice.
Can I see what now?
Can you see all the tokens?
I can see Hyman and Raid and the other 2 people in the south, but I can't really read their names because.
There you are.
He centered it on you.
You know, it's okay. I'm gonna watch the stream. I think that'll work better. I'll figure it out.
That's what I did control you last time, actually.
That is the palest drow I've ever seen.
She's albino.
Ah.
It just evens out to a 10.
My people judge me too. I don't need this bullshit.
Right. I'm so sorry.
Beautiful.
So
Fucking racism.
you're about 40 feet from him, but you don't have line of sight just yet.
Okay.
If she were to stand next to or above, I don't know who this is. Who has long blonde hair? If she were to stand above Kellic, I think she would have line of sight.
Right in here?
Yep.
Yeah. You can move up about 20 feet and you'll be good.
Okay.
Or 15 feet, whatever.
Yeah, guess I want to move. If I can be within like 30 feet of it, that'd be great.
But if you want to be closer, no, if she moves up twice, then diagonal, up, she can be right above the arc, and she'll have
In
straight.
one move, yep.
Yeah.
Most
Do you want to be really close to him, or do you want to be kind of far? Basically, that's what this is going to be.
I guess really close, sure. Charge into battle.
Let's see.
Always the best call. Unless you're a wizard.
Run at the enemy, you're less likely to die that way. That's what I've learned. When you try to run, that's when you die.
I like this drow.
Good philosophy.
There you go.
Alright.
You can see no problem now.
If you murder everything, they can't kill you. True facts.
It's the best way to be
Probably.
stealthy, too.
Yeah. Hey, if you kill witnesses, you lose the bounty. It's fine. Nah.
What would you like to do?
Sorry, I'm having all kinds of issues. That's why I pulled it up on my phone, because I was like, hey, this works. Oh, magic. I also didn't realize I was first, so that's fun. I would like to do Toll of the Dead.
Alright, that is a wisdom save. Which he is going to fail.
Yeah. And...
Is it good gender to a zombie?
I mean, probably had one in a past life.
Yeah.
I can tell you said she or he, and I don't know. I hear the default often of like he or it, and I was like, she. That's interesting.
I think it would be identifiable, if it's the
I rolled a 1.
falling off.
Hey, 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
It's 2020. The undead are clearly they.
Yeah, you have to use the appropriate pronoun.
You lose your gender, it's your dead name. Your dead name is whenever you go trans. So if you're dead, then it's automatically your dead name. So you're a they. There you go. Sorted.
Sort of.
Alright.
I learned so much.
So, started off with a bang with the undead creature hearing a ringing bell that, seemed to annoy it slightly. Alright, Hyman.
After that short rest, I'm full of piss and vinegar, and I'm walking in this room, see this zombie, and I start calling it names, and we're going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Is that another wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
It is a 9.
Ooh, he needed a 14. So he's going to take 4 damage, and he'll have disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Disadvantage on attack roll if he gets one. Got it.
All right.
He's just kind of running at you. Corwin.
Can I move through there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go right here. I don't want to be that close. I'm going to go right there. I'm going to bonus action. I draw my glaive across my palm, activating my Crimson Rite of the Storm, and then I'm going to attack with my glaive.
Nice.
And that will be a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And that's going to be, let's do some damage here, a D4. Oh, I forgot. I got to take a D4 of damage. I take 2 points of damage. And then I do 12 points of damage.
12?
12 total.
All right. So you take your glaive and just kind of swing it. After you draw it across your palm, you kind of bring it back around both hands and then just kind of slice it across its chest as it kind of rears back, and its entrails are dangling out from it now. It's looking pretty rough. Beyond the fact that it was already undead. And just as a note, I don't really like the moving through other creature spaces difficult terrain rule, because 5 feet is quite a bit of space.
Yeah.
So as long as it's a friendly that and they're allowing you to kind of move that close to them without trying to block you, then it doesn't count as difficult terrain as far as I'm concerned.
Calc, if you ever try to pass through my terrain, I will trip you.
I
make that a roll from here.
Turn the favor. So every time I have to move through Raid's terrain, I have to make a dex save.
Got it. All right.
And likewise with him, because I want to really pull that off.
The zombie will get to move as he shambles forward, dragging intestines behind him, and attempts to slam into Corwin.
Can I take my opportunity attack?
You get an opportunity attack from closing within.
Polearm Master, yeah.
Oh.
I get to deal with this again, Rob. You loved this the first time.
Yes. Go for it.
All right. And it's a crit. Rolled a natural 20. All right. So let's see what we can do here.
Rob hated one of our Adventure League players for being a polearm master. They're doing the stupidest shit.
It's a really good feat.
Yeah. So it's 15, 18. It's going to be 18, 21 points.
So how do you feel like slicing him up?
Eviscerating him from the crotch upward.
Ooh. He just kind of splits in half. And decaying flesh kind of flying up through the air around you guys.
Cool.
All right.
Hmm.
Does
Yeah.
this end combat?
That ends combat. You guys. I mean, it's just in another mining shaft. You see a couple of abandoned tools, and just no bodies except the pieces of the one core one just eviscerated.
Well, for good measure, I'm going to stomp on its head.
Very good.
Just wood.
I'm gonna move out of the splash range.
Alright.
I'll pick up my
I feel like
torch.
you're gonna need new boots really soon.
It's definitely a possibility.
I'll pick up my torch and move forward to the next chamber.
Still,
Peeking around, not just stepping directly in there, just wanting to make that
Well,
clear.
I only sensed the one in my with my sense undead. So.
My player isn't trusted.
how long does that last?
Oh, it's just an immediate thing.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, let me check. I can't remember. It might be a 10-minute thing, but it's probably just an immediate thing. Yep. Nope. Until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to keep moving forward to the last chamber and just check it out.
Does it go through walls?
It will show me anything that isn't behind total cover and isn't protected from divination magic.
Got it. All right.
There, I posted it for you.
Did we hurt?
What?
I was trying to say I was walking to the last chamber and checking it out.
No, it was completely empty.
Oh, okay. Alright.
We're headed
Sounds
back
right.
down south, I take it.
Yep.
And away we go.
If no one else will, I will still try to hug the wall and check the chambers as we're going.
Or are we still trying to be sneaky?
Are we really ever?
I think with you here, no.
I'm
I
certainly
don't
not.
know if you can be sneaky with me here.
And with
Yeah.
with the undead, I don't think they care too much. One way
I
or
was
the other.
thinking about some group names, if one of which was either the Sneaky Bastards or the Unwilling Guards.
I like that one.
I was just gonna say rated as entourage, but hey, whatever you want to go with.
Oh my.
The boys are back.
goodness.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey Rob, I'll check down this hallway real quick.
You just see the dead end that's to your south, and that it turns to the west there, but you don't see
Turns to the
or
west?
hear anything. Or
Okay,
to the
well.
east. Sorry.
So right north of me, there's hold on, I'm trying to see on this corner. My roll 20 is lagging. So it goes to the east. Do I see that it still goes on, or do I see a dead end down there also?
With your light, it's a dead end, but it looks like passages to the north and south.
Sure.
Hmm.
Okay.
And as
peeking
you
down to
peek down to the south, you see another zombie just kind of standing there.
Does it notice me yet?
It's slowly starting to turn with the light.
Can I toss
Kind
it
of like,
behind me?
kind of like a cat, watching a laser. It's watching
So,
the shadows on the wall away from you at the moment.
Am I technically still stealthed?
I mean, it doesn't seem to think you're there. No, you're there.
So I'm currently technically stealthed. I just want to know if I were to rush it, would I have advantage to the attack? That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Are you going to do that?
I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna drop the torch that I have in place. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it and then move forward and try to stab with my rapier.
Okay. So rush forward.
There's 8 more zombies.
We don't even know where you are. Where are you?
Yeah.
Hyman was next to me.
Okay.
Yes.
I think Greg
Now-
can see me also.
Go ahead
Yeah,
and
kind of.
roll for an attack with advantage.
Oh, with advantage, thank God, because I got a really shitty one. Cool, 18.
You guys seen Raid?
Well, we're shitty guards, so I haven't been looking that much.
18 to hit, and then 14 for damage.
14 for damage as you kind of, stab it right through the ribs in its back. How much was the damage?
Pardon?
How much
Oh,
was the
it's
damage?
No,
How
18.
much?
Oh, sorry.
18.
14, sorry.
14. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that hurt it pretty good, as it now is slowly starting to turn your direction.
As it-
But you will get another attack on it.
As we
This time
headed
without
up,
advantage.
do we start heading this way?
Hyman and Greg can. You would have seen him drop his torch and start running. Hyman.
Keep.
The other
You said still.
half of the party.
Is it wrong
Wouldn't
that if
have.
I imagine
You
Raid
said-
running, I imagine him running away from the bad guys, not towards them?
You said it's still with advantage?
Nah, you got a Naruto
No,
run that shit.
it's not without advantage.
Okay, in that case,
Now he knows
I
you're
have
there.
I now have I think 9?
9 to hit.
8 to hit. 8 to hit, sorry.
8 to hit. That hits.
Oh, wow, shocker. Okay, in that case, it will be 10 damage.
All right. You take that one right through the skull. Now the skull is starting to get a little soft, so the rapier easily jabs through it as he now drops to the floor.
Alright,
But-
I just kind of like, oh.
But as you pull your rapier out with some of the gunky decaying flesh on the tip of it, you hear some looks like running and jingling of some type of armor.
Running and jingling of armor from what direction?
South of you.
Okay. What is the defense action? Defend action. Oh, never mind. Didn't get that far. Okay.
And he's going to come right up, but that's going to be his action as well. So,
Interesting.
all right, Hyman, I think you can now see this.
Yeah.
And Greg should, if Greg wanted to follow Hyman.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Oh. Sorry, I can. Oh.
You got it.
I
Cool.
can see now. I'm not blind anymore. It's cool. I got LASIK. We good.
All right, Hyman?
Am I up? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right. Seeing him run up, I'm going to come into the corner a little bit and pull out my bow and try to take a shot at him.
All right.
Does an 8 hit?
An 8 hits. No, it does not.
No. All right. We missed.
This one's stronger. Got it.
You thought because you were so close, you'd be able easy shot, but it kind of misses the shield that he's carrying, but just goes right through the rib and doesn't impact on anything. It was a really good shot otherwise. Center mass.
All right.
All right, Greg.
I would like to take my Morning Star and run at him and try to smack him. Right? Preferably trying to knock off his head. We'll see how that goes. Oh,
right.
I did pretty good. I got a 23. I think
That'll do.
That
not
hits.
bad.
Did
Alrighty.
leave now.
That is 6 damage.
All right. 6 damage. You don't quite knock the head off, but as you you run up and swing at it with your weapon, you break the neck a little bit, so now his head's just kind of sitting there flopping, but still connected.
Got it. There you go. Sorry.
All right. And raid.
I'm gonna go now that I have an ally near me. I can go to try another sneak attack in. I'm gonna go ahead and try to take out shins. My rapier, man, what is? Oh, never mind. 18.
18 hits.
Hit. And then that would be.
I do use the flanking rule for advantage if you're adjacent.
Never mind.
Two sides of a. Well, 18 hits.
I did not know that. I didn't know that was a thing. I know it's going to hit still, but I would have still flanked if I knew that was a thing.
Yeah, it's part of sneak attack, I believe.
No,
it's an old rule that doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, flanking isn't a 5e thing, unfortunately.
It's an optional rule in the DM's guide.
Okay, in that case, it'd be 13 for damage.
All right, you do manage to hit it just right to where it'll disconnect the skull from the rest of the body as it crumbles into a pile of bones.
I was aiming for the shin, somehow cut off its head. Man, that's fucking amazing.
you hit it just right. It was that acupuncture.
Did you guys hear it? Was the smashing sound over there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You put a pin in somebody's wrist and it helps their back. You hit it in the shin and it disconnected the head.
And now
the shin bone's connected to the neck bone.
Shut up.
All right.
No.
All right. So you see that, you saw where it came from.
What's its shield look like? Is its shield in decent condition?
I mean, it's kind of rusty.
Nah, I'm just gonna get on my clothes. I don't want it. Never mind. I'll take another step to look down in the next area. I'm assuming this looks like a dead end. Maybe I can't see too far into it.
You'd be able to tell that it goes to the left and to the right there.
Come on.
Bajark, you could actually see the torchlight coming from Raid's torch there.
Ah! You fighting up there without me?
I motion to you guys. I think I hear an enemy.
Uh-oh.
Can we ready action?
As he says your name.
Yep, smells like undead up there.
I know what I heard. I'm wearing perfume. I have it in my inventory list. It is an item that I spent gold on. Yes.
It's only him. Never mind. And Bjark just turns
fuck these idiots. Never mind.
I'll look around in this little room down here. This little alcove.
Alright, so just like, Kelly, you actually, see, looks like some miners had been sleeping there. Same with you, Bajark. Some of the more harder working miners that didn't want to go back to their tents on the surface, or just would camp out down here.
Poor bastards.
The ore veins in this part of the mine are pretty much well tapped.
Nice. The rest of them.
Interesting set of rooms.
Oh, here we go. And you all look down here to the south at all?
Yeah, it's more beds and cots and such.
Okay, let's go find the rest of these. I heard once upon a tale one time that they say in a common room they said never split the party, and I feel like that's
always split the party.
There was a wizard in one of my parties, and he said, "Are we actually a party?" So, with that in mind, Rob, do I see anything in this next chamber?
No. No.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to the party then.
Hey, let's keep going this way.
Okay.
I bet
I
there's
just
things
wanted
to
to go
kill
outside
that
for
way.
a cigarette. I'll go back to the party now.
This next can lay me.
Hyman, anything interesting happen up there?
Just found a few friendly undead. Nothing to worry about.
They were friendly?
Oh, yeah, they were.
Very interesting. I assume that you all slew them.
I've lost the party.
Uh-oh.
They're all admin move.
I'm working my way there slowly. I just have to baby step it.
It's a lot of dark.
West and south.
Oh, let's add more rooms with sleepy stuff in it.
All right. So,
Thank you.
Raid here. I'll move you two.
Thank you.
All right. So actually, Raid and
Greg?
Greg, as you guys come into that to that intersection where the rest of the group had already passed by, you actually can sense a little bit difference of an air current
Ooh.
near that area.
Hmm.
From what direction?
Don't stand that close to Bishark.
It is coming from. Whoa!
Terrible.
You teleported way over there again.
Sorry, wasn't intentional.
Okay.
Oh,
So basically, right in front of you, where Corwin now just teleported.
Mm.
I don't say anything at first until I'm walking next to it. Unless Greg fucks with it first. She's in front of me.
Like, I feel like the tunnel giving air, or like it coming out of like a hole or like a break in the wall.
It's like air is coming towards you from the wall. Like there's
Okay.
a difference in air pressure.
I would
Somewhere
like
in
to
there.
hit it with my morning star.
Okay.
Wow, I fucking approve. If she wasn't a drow, she'd be so cool.
Borderlands.
Make an attack roll.
Okay.
I just have this image in my
What's
mind of
what do I have to get to hit a wall? That's the question. Fuck.
rockin' sockin' robots over there.
So 10?
You rear back with your weapon and you just slam it right into the face of the rock, and it just kind of bounces off. You see a couple of sparks, but doesn't seem to. A couple of chips fall
Well, now
from the
Bjork
stone.
A lot of talk when you're during quarantine.
Well, I tried. Now it's on you, Ray.
Can I do an investigation?
Sure. Are you proficient with investigation?
I am, but I only
Okay.
rolled a 12.
Someone want to help him?
Yeah, I can.
Investigate?
I'm proficient, and I'll assist if.
I don't have investigation. That's why I hit it with a morning star. I don't think you got
Like your best option.
that.
All right.
Trauma.
So Corwin, you kind of start checking out the wall, but you don't really seem to notice anything. It
Okay.
appears to be a wall.
Let's see here.
But if some of the others that said they were proficient in investigation would like to give it a shot.
I'll come up there, and since now we're seeing everybody clambering around on this wall and hitting it with things, I'll give it a good look. So that is not bad. Where's my investigation? That is a 19.
19. All right. So how do you check it out? What do you do?
So I start off down at the base of the wall and just kind of feel up along it until, I suppose we would feel that wind, and then try and kind of like pick up some of the sand from the floor and hold it in front of it and see where the wind's actually blowing through and the seam in the wall.
Okay. So as you're kind of checking it out, and you're kind of tossing some of the fine sand in the air, you're actually kind of able to make out a couple of different places where air is kind of flowing through, and you're seeing the sand kind of blow back toward you. Just for since you are, touching it.
They touched it.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
You being the wizard.
Of course, I would roll a 1 on the Arcana. So, total skill, if you're not doing crit fails and successes on skills, it's a 6.
6? Yeah. All right. So it takes you a couple of minutes, kind of feeling things out. But you are able, after about 3 or 4 minutes of you investigating the wall, your hand comes across a spot where one of your fingers kind of goes in and seems to almost disappear through the wall.
Hmm.
And you pull your hand out, and finger's still there.
Okay.
Important detail.
So, I call Bajark and Greg over, and I'm like, look, there's a that, and I do like I put the finger in and out to show them that it kind of is, at least looks like somewhat of an illusion, possibly. I'm like, maybe just like jam one of your all's hands in there and like check it out, or hit it with a hammer repeatedly. We'll see what happens.
I mean, I tried to do that second thing, pretty much.
Bjark
Anybody
want
wanna-
his mace?
I'll try again.
Anyway,
Without hesitation, Bjark is going for his
Yeah,
mace.
100%. I'll hit it again.
Yeah.
we'll team up. Maybe we can bust through this thing. Anybody get a pickaxe?
All right.
Actually, wailing on the walls.
So are you aiming for the spot on the wall?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. Roll the hit.
I got
Both
that.
of you. Go ahead. Roll the hit.
Nat 20.
16.
All right. So Bajark, you take your mace. I mean, you're aiming right for that spot, but it doesn't seem to really change anything as you slam into it. Followed up by Greg, hits almost the exact same spot you do. You see it kind of a piece of the morning star seems to kind of disappear for a second as it hits that illusionary spot, but impacts on the wall, nothing.
Okay.
Anybody without?
I
who doesn't
believe
have
it's
Really,
not a
Witchcraft?
wall. I am going to walk through the non
We need to beat it
wall.
harder. You
Yes.
witchcraft.
What sorcery is this?
So it's only a
Yeah.
small spot.
That's how you dispel illusion charms.
Walls,
So-
doors, and chairs.
Bajark, you
Can I
hit
very
right where
casually-
hold on just a second, Chris. You hit right where the illusion was, but the head of your mace was too big to go through. It's a solid wall, except in this little spot.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say. Can I just casually just poke my rapier through the hole?
Sure.
Just like I'm not like trying to strike it. I'm just literally just.
So it makes it in about 3 or 4 inches before you feel it impact on something solid, but nothing happens.
Nothing happens. I pressure to it. Poke, poke, poke.
I'm
Still
gonna.
nothing.
Can I use
All
my
right,
mace as a hammer against his rapier?
I'm gonna.
If you do that.
Yeah, I know, you'd be so mad, right? That'd be messed up.
I'm gonna step back here in front of Raid, not into his space, so I don't risk tripping.
I
for
guess
some
I should be
reason.
closer. Sorry.
And I'm gonna manifest Mage Hand.
Well, to do the rapier thing, I have to be against the wall anyway. So I have to be over
That's
here.
true. That's true. Yeah.
Uh,
So while you were standing
I'm trying. I thought there it is. Okay, cool.
So while you're standing next to the possible trap,
I didn't.
for incentive to do this, I'm gonna manifest Mage Hand and push it through the hand through the illusion, and then keep pushing it until it hits the back of that limit of space, and then apply force to it.
Can you sense what the mage hand feels, or do you have to see?
Let's see. You can use the hand to manipulate an
Use that
object,
too.
unlock a door or container, stow, retrieve an item. Move the hand up to 30 feet.
Bjark sticks his hand in the hole in the wall.
Oh!
Yeah, because when you put mage hand in there and you're trying to apply pressure on the when it hits the final bit of where the hole is, and nothing happens.
Okay.
So Bajark, you
That's
stick
not
your
bad.
hand through the illusion, And you kind of feel around in there, and you feel a handle.
I grab it and pull, twist, push it.
Okay.
I think
Flop
we
it.
should have maced it more.
So
It
you
would have
start-
eventually worked.
You start
It's
trying to
possible.
manipulate the handle.
I lean
I
towards
like
Greg.
Greg a lot. She's a great character.
Agreed, Greg.
You're able to pull it towards you. You feel it give, and it kind of locks into place. And after about a second and a half, the wall kind of shakes a little bit, and debris starts falling down around it as the wall starts to slowly go down, revealing a passageway in front of you, and full rush of air, very stale and kind of smell, and you get the another hit of decaying flesh smell.
Hmm.
I invoke a sign of thanks to my deity and stare at my hand in awe that it's still attached. I saw that ending badly.
Yeah, I figured the floor was giving way.
Hence me backing up slowly.
He's Bjork reaches his hand in. Nope, I'm out. Nope.
So Greg, since you're still standing right there, you can actually see all the way into the end of the passage. You can just barely make out the end of the wall about 60 feet from you.
Ladies first. He lets all of you
Hey
pass.
guys, there's more wall.
And you're able to tell there's a kind of a opening to the right where you're at there, and you don't see anything. And there's also an opening to your left, a little bit further ahead of you.
Do I see any? I'm not going this room. Well, it's not a very exciting room.
Nope. But you do see, in there, you actually see some piles of coins.
Hmm,
Oh,
And
I would like to
torch-
not tell anyone there are coins.
I'm right there.
Grab a
We're
few,
right there.
and then be like, "Hey, there's coins."
Quick, let's split them before Raid shows up.
And
I
as
know
the
anything about
torchlight
that.
enters the room, the bigger room in front of you, you can see some glittering from some coins on the ground there as well.
I'm going to.
Holy shit.
Ah!
I guess.
And looking right at you, Bajark,
That's why I screamed.
is this gray-fleshed, kind of tall, lanky, with claws, long tongue kind of sticking out, drooling as it looks directly at you.
We need to kill a gross undead thing. Help!
And now would be a good time to roll initiative.
Indeed.
I can't pass.
And
Kelly.
Okay.
And now is also a good time for a quick restroom break. I'll be right back.
Very well.
I'm gonna casually eat pizza off stream.
Did you say you're gonna casually pizza off stream?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
2. Oh, well, Kellic. Damn it, that sucks. Fuck.
I just wanted to post video evidence of how shitty my rolls are for initiative.
I want to say, Ray, you moved through my battle space several times there.
No, I moved forward, and then I realized you were in front of me, and I moved back several times. Like, I literally was like, oh, hey, here, oh, wait, that's Kellic, never mind, okay, I'm back here again. I've done that very consciously, don't worry, I remember.
No, 2.
I'm saying all my worst rolls go to initiative for whatever reason, apparently today.
Be right back, I'm gonna do a restroom also. Fucking Discord with my shit.
Did you roll a 3 again?
No, I rolled a 2 plus my 1 dexterity.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, wow. Fuck you, die. You're so elegant drinking your Lagavulin. That's how you say that word in English.
Yes, very much so.
Yep.
It pairs well with Doritos, which we.
I've never had it, but I've heard it's very good.
So this was actually a gift from a buddy of mine down here. I've had it. I drink like a little bit of it, like very rarely, every once in a while. But since I don't want to have to put it in the car and open in case we get pulled over or something like that, or it won't ship, it has to be drank before I leave.
What is it?
Whatever excuse you need to drink it before you leave, of course.
Lagavulin Scotch. That's really good.
Oh, Scotch. Cool. I was like, those were sounds maybe English, probably not. I like my clear liquor. I'll stick with that.
What liquor?
Yeah, I had some nice Belvedere this weekend.
Clear. Like, I don't really like Scotch or bourbon or all that stuff.
I think it's one of those situations. I think it's kind of where you grew up regionally and things like that. Like, I can drink vodka and some other things. Gin's okay, but whiskey is a necessity. I grew up.
Yeah. I think it's also just like, I think there's some like genetic taste component to it. I don't know. But like, nobody in my family drinks like whiskey.
Yeah.
So.
My bachelor party, we did it on the bourbon trail. So, I mean, it was, you kind of had to.
Your family is wrong because you don't drink
Yeah.
whiskey. I thought you should know that.
I'm good.
I love
All
whiskey.
right,
It's my favorite.
Raid, you are up first. Raid is
You guys convinced me.
still muted.
Enabling.
There we go.
I forgot
Yeah, can't hear you.
I was muted. My bad. Sorry. Anyways, so as I cross into dangerous territory,